Hello, and welcome back to the Mobius Archives. This is your host, Mobius Rex, and we are playing our Refugee to Regent challenge, shield in face, using Minecraft 1.10.2, and a whole lot of birds. Alright, a whole lot of mods. As you can see, we are back in our MineColonies village. I'm actually really... I don't know. The thing about MineColonies is that you're really here, pacing it out, having your villagers do stuff for you, and waiting. And I haven't been minding that. I've created the second gateway here, and I've been fighting off... Ooh, this is loud for me. Let me get back. I've been fighting off hordes of barbarians who can't seem to breach the walls, and there's a little gap in that wall here, but that's not a problem. At least not yet, because we don't have any flying. A little bit of hiccup there. Our audio system probably just crashed. I get a lot of those audio crashes and restarts. Our barbarians can't fly yet. Alright, I think... What? Alright. The unfortunate thing is Richard was one of our older colonists, and he died in a wall. I'm assuming it's over there. He was working on a wall, really. I'm going to see if I can grab his stuff. So when colonists die, you really have to be able to let them go. It happens way too often. And I think it's happiness that affects the amount of attributes that each individual colonist comes in with. Alright, which wall did he die in? Probably suffocated himself. Yeah, there's his stuff. Right over there. This place needs a graveyard, desperately. I have so many name tags from all these villagers. Do I have everything? Take a last look. Surface! And I have a wand that should make all this flowing water not flowy. I just had to bring it out here. Yeah. He was in the water, laying some stuff, and built this building on top of himself. Do not get attached to your colonists. They will die. Now, let's find out who is the new colonist. That must be her, Ellen Babington. Hello, Ellen. Strength 2, Endurance 5, Charisma, Intelligence. She's like our best colonist right now. If you remember, when everyone was dying at the beginning, we were getting 111s. That's because our happiness was 0. But we're going to hire Ellen. Intelligence, Strength, hire her. And we'll put this stuff in here. She'll probably need this iron pick, this iron shovel, all this stuff, this, and torches. Let's just check our happiness. We were at 10 before starting this episode. Information, happiness 9.9. So this is pretty much as good as it gets. I could probably make us a little bit happier. Well, really, you can't max out happiness. It just resets every day. So she's going to actually be a little bit slow as a builder, which is alright. We have 3/4 of the city surrounded by walls. So this is our only vulnerable section. And the barbarians will eventually flood over this side and come over this side, but it's rather well protected. The guards do well. I just have to reposition the archers every couple nights, just in case we get an attack on this side. Right now they're guarding the back, so that they can take out the mobs on that side. So I'm just gonna put the archers on patrol, and that's pretty much been my regular habit. Put the archers on patrol while I help out with these building duties. And I've died a couple times, so you could add my name to the graveyard several times. I haven't died from barbarians. I've died from tigers and lions and bears. Oh my. And I'm just checking back here, because occasionally you just have some barbarians stuck up against the wall. This place is actually a pretty good start for a city. Yep. That was the audio crash again. I wish I had this when starting off, hold on. I think I have to do something about the sounds. I think I have to remove dynamic sounds because I think that's what's causing all these audio crashes. Be right back. So a lot of my life in this colony just goes about coming in and out of this room, filling up these chests with their appropriate materials, and walking out again, and then trying to figure out what these colonists need at any one point in time. Once these walls are sealed, they're pretty much well protected against anything that the barbarians can throw it at them, and the barbarians just get stuck up against the walls and stay there until I kill them off. They become pretty easy pickings, and the archers can actually take care of them as well. If we set up the guard towers, I think the archers can actually stand up there and take care of them. Take care of the barbarians fairly easily. I was going to the miner. Right. The miner needed... Oh, I guess she got her order taken care of. Was it? The delivery one is complaining because of a full chest, but the chest wasn't full, so I don't know what the heck it was talking about. Let's give it some dirt. No offense. There we go. And just jumping down here. This is a level 3 mine. I wanted it level 3 so we could get all the way down to the bottom. Bah! And she's heading up. So we are at level 12. At this level here. Very close to the very bottom of the world, and she will eventually start mining. She does have a diamond pickaxe. That's one of the things that was necessary for her to go below a certain level. Now, when you have mining level 3... Excuse me. I think I just messed her up. I messed her up. When they get to the miner's hut level 3, they'll dig straight down to the bottom with no regard to their own safety. So let's see what they have right here. Inventory? No, not inventory. So we have 12 mining levels. And I'm going to set her to mine level 12 when she's done. Alright, so all that's really left here is to get this place sealed, and then get a whole bunch of stuff ready. I did hire that builder, right? I don't see that builder building. Did that builder die again? I hope not. Yeah, all that's left is really to get these areas built out and close this water entrance here, and then make it a little bit nicer. I've been on vacation for a little while, so I'm actually not up to speed with what I was doing before, but I think I was getting some stuff done so I can make food better, faster, more. And that would mean... Oh, which mod is that? Cooking for blockheads. So I want to get pretty much all of these set up. It is the cooking table that requires this cooking for blockheads 2, which requires 2 diamonds, which becomes complicated. So first off, let's just get everything else ready. Got a little bit of iron kicking about here just to repair all our weapons. Needed to set up a tool forge. with some iron, just so we could repair our stuff as we are fighting off the barbarians. I've replaced good chunk of our armor already. There we go. 3 brand new ovens. Now I am pretty much taking over the town hall. That is my personal residence because I do a lot of stuff from here. Actually, I do nothing from here. But this will work out nicely for just setup of some of this stuff, and I'll toss the remaining 2 ovens in these first 2 houses here, and we'll build up from there. If we ever upgrade this stuff, these, well, let's see. This is a replacement for your crappy oven here. And I could turn this into another multi-block kitchen oven. And I'll put the oven... I'll put it in the other house. No, both houses. Okay, so you're not living together. No, one person gets a kitchen. In their attic space. It's like, I live in Vancouver, so we call this Vancouver Special, where everything important is upstairs. Or everything heavy is upstairs. You can imagine all the delivery people complaining about that. Builder needs stairs, so that probably means that they don't have any left at the warehouse. So I have to supply it. Which means I have to build it. Phew, fridge. I like having a double high. Everybody else can have, like, a mini fridge. And this will keep us, let's say stocked up with food as well. I'm putting that there. And a few sinks. Oh, need to fill water, of course. Actually, what am I talking about? Just drop this down. I can fill water from there. Making it easier to make more sinks. I'm just going to plop down a bed here. Been sleeping elsewhere, so... Oh, this is not what I want. So I like having a space between... So I like having a single space between my fridge and the sink and a space and the stove. It's kind of like, take it out of here, put it on the counter, prep it, wash it, prep it, cook it, done. Let's see if we can get any such thing working. And here in an L shape, I think you want, let's say here. Is where I want the sink. Now, I have been using some custom schematics, so if we actually wanted to save anything, you can take the scan tool, pretty easy, 2 sticks in iron, and just click on the bottom left corner of what you want to make. Let's say I wanted to make... What do I want to make? I don't know. Here. One you, up to you. And then we right click again to save it. Then if we pull out our build tool, we could actually build this. Alright, so you see here the whole, it even grabs the worm as well, which is fascinating. And you could get the builder to build that. I don't want the builder to build that. Well, that was just an example. You could delete it. And I've been making oak wall segments with no moat for that wall that's close to the water. Because you don't need a moat when there's a wall there. So that's that. So custom building just from scanning stuff in here. I'm sure there's other mods that do the exact same thing. This is just the one I'm using right now. Alright. Alright, so we made up the kitchen counter just with some black hardened clay. Just like that. Pretty. It's storage space. It doesn't really do much. But you can store foods. I think you can store foods in here that you don't store in the fridge. So like I have one there. in this room. I think I'm just going to have one here as well, just to connect the place. I'm keeping that light. And we'll have the central cooking table in here once we have the diamonds. Meh. So I'll make one more of these just to put it in the houses. So this house here, I'll just put it here just to connect up everything. Actually, I should put it here to connect up everything. Like that. So you have here, well, you can't even see that. So that's not a great corner for it, but there's no real corner block here. So I'm going to leave it there for now. And we'll figure out stuff for the other side. It's not too expensive, so it's fairly easy to do with anything you have. And here, I'll put it on this side here. I guess it would be, if I'm thinking about it better, it'd be take it out of the fridge, put it on this counter, wash it, then prep it, then cook it. So this block here, this cooking table, I'd want right here in this house. Really? That's the first time I got the acquire hardware achievement? Wow. I guess that's the first time I've cooked up iron. I must have been using a smeltery for all my iron tool usage. Wow. Impressive. Just need lava. So we do have a source of lava all the way out this way. I'm just going to have to go back and forth outside the city. Oh, and this happens a lot. The builder gets stuck in water flows. You have to let them out every once in a while so that they can get back to work. What level are you now? You're level 4. So she's level 4 already. And I think that has to do with her skills coming into the job. Go for a little bit of a swim by Harper, who has been the best ever, greatest fisher person in the universe, pulling in so much fish. So much fish. And that's just a level 1 fishing hut. Probably could upgrade that if we wanted to too. And I think she can use an enchanted thing and then start pulling in books and whatnot as well. Alright, toaster! Done. Just have to jump back and forth, getting some more lava. Be right back. Alright, that segment of wall just got finished just in time for nighttime to happen. It's unlikely that the barbarians are going to spawn over there. For the most part, they've been spawning out by the water. And I think we have an attack coming tonight, so I'm going to try to get prepared for that. Get this last toaster made up. I'll just leave everything we don't need in here. Oh, in here. Alright, let's see if we can see that attack as it starts to happen. Usually they come from this direction. Oh, started ready. That's how many attack us. I actually have the configuration set, and you can see it. So let's go mod options, go to MineColonies. I have this relatively set so that the horde difficulty is only 2. Just because you get that many barbarians coming through. But the max barbarian horde size is supposed to be 5. That's a hell of a lot more than 5, so I'm questioning whether that configuration is set correctly or not right now. And that means I need to get my bow people moved about. So Simon, we can get set Just set the guard target. I'm granted this guard scepter. And I'm just going to get him set up over here. He should be able to shoot from this point. And then our other bow person, other ranger. I suppose I could switch one of our other guards to a ranger as well. Change their role. Set that guard target. And pretty much we just want to give them a place where they'll have vision on the oncoming horde. Just set that there. Look at that. They just walk here. So Simon should be able to have some shots. They follow me whenever I'm on top of here. So Hugo's not seeing anything. Simon's not shooting. Now the horde's breaking off and trying to attack me. So these two should get a shot every so often. Not very effective with these walls like this. Oh, there you go. You saw one. Saw Hugo take down one. Oh, there's an archer in the crowd I didn't see. Where is it? There he is. I like taking out the archers when I see them. Because they knock me off. It can be a pain in the ass getting back down. Who else? Someone? There you are. Nope, missed. You. You're one. Find aiming at their feet helps. Anyone? Anyone? You? There's a bowman. Question is, can I see him from up here? No. There he is. Nope, nope, that's... I'm gonna have to stick at the bottom here. And hopefully they just shoot each other. There we go. I lured them out to a place where... I guess if I put a guard tower up here and sealed it off and never let them leave, this might be a good place for have those guards stand up there and then have this horde, ow, be pretty useless. Where are you? That guy. There you go. And I think this horde is devoid of archers now, so this is pretty safe. So it's just a matter of picking off these guys, little at a time, and occasionally just.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Sweeping in for some one-on-one time. Feels like dawn's coming, but it's not. And that's it for my stuff, so see you guys. I'm going home. To repair, and there's a spider here. Why is there a spider here? Where's my guards? Oh, just repair your stuff. It just takes a good night to clear out all those barbarians. Alright, so there's not going to be an attack tonight. But they can be rather annoying when they do attack. Was it clear? They might have gone around. That's one of the things about them, is that they'll get onto the ground, go around, try to attack. Look! Diamond sword. Nice. But there's a lot of iron swords and stuff. Ooh, a second diamond sword. That's the first time I've seen two in a night. So I'm thinking, they often get caught in this little hole here with the cow. Sorry, cow. Sorry, cow.
I'll be back.
Which gives us a chance to take them out in our moat.
I'll be back.
That's those. There might be some more that made it around the corner. So there's always a little bit of cleanup around here after a barbarian night. Nope. All clear. That's good. They're usually just pain in the ass. I guess the archers took out a lot more of them. Alright, so the last of this. Toaster. Horse. Move horse. I gotta put a toaster there. Just to make our toast. Make our bread. So now we really just need a tool rack. Just slabs. Well, let's use birch for this. Tool rack. And oh, that's all you need? Huh. Spice racks. Nice. Alright. Looks like we just lost another guard. Oh, which one? I guess you haven't been hired yet, so I guess we'll go ahead and hire you. I think it's this site. Yeah, there's an Enderman. The Enderman killed the guard. Hire Philip I. Conquest. Your brother died here recently, by the way. Endurance 8. Wow. Let's see what we can get you. So, here, take a diamond sword. Actually, you can't use that. Get him some boots and whatever else. Got Philip, and I have a few of these racks we're just able to make up. And this should help just fill out what we have here. So we have a tool rack and a spice rack. I guess we'll need to have all the tools made up as well. Alright, but until next time, this has been Mobius Rex from Mobius Archives. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like, leave us your comments and suggestions. Back with you then. Have a good day and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.